Warning, this show contains strong language and topics that some viewers may find offensive. Listener discretion is advised.
Now get the cards, the charts from my generation. I'll take the come on, let's get it on. Don't get the loss, the money. We're in this together and do it all. They said that nothing's forever, and they refuse to see the change in me. Why won't they wake up? Music. Move it to the music.
Hello and welcome to Suplah City. I am Andy Kwan. We're not actually a city, and with me as always is Sam Brooks.
You know, I asked him to do a new intro, and he pulls this.
Look, it's a part of our show.
The undisputed Super Champion and co-host of the year 2014 should not have to deal with such unprofessionalism, Mr. Kwan.
Your fake belt that you bought from Toys R Us.
It's from Argos, actually, but that's beside the point.
So you admit you bought your own belt?
Let's take a look at some worrying stats before we do anything else, ladies and gentlemen.
Bought your own belt?
Hey, Andy,
Yes.
wear some new goddamn clothes.
I do have, right?
Here are some stats about what Andy Kwan, this dude over here, wears every single week. Andy has appeared on 11 video episodes, not including this one.
How many we've done?
Out of these 11, Andy has worn a Dr. Pepper shirt for 7 of them. He's worn a Coca-Cola shirt for 2 of them.
Oh, fuck.
He's worn a Pepsi shirt on 1. On only 1 show has he worn a grey shirt with no distinguishable branding.
There we go. What's wrong with that?
And he's a soda whore, basically.
Not a soda whore.
You pimp out all of the canned drinks, and yet you don't do any of our products. What? Shame on you. Shame on you.
I don't think I'm any kind of whore, because if I was, this stupid streak wouldn't exist, so what are you talking about?
You're an oxymoron, but you're also a whore for soda drinks. Wear new clothes. You're wearing a goddamn Coca-Cola shirt right now, and the same goddamn pajama bombs you always wear.
That is untrue. I've worn other ones. I just happen to be wearing them now as well.
Contrast with me wearing CM Punk hoodie, Daniel Bryan shirt, and actual title belt. I look good every episode. You look like capitalism if it dressed up like a nerd. Okay?
Yeah, but that's not the point. The point is...
No, that is exactly the point of
this
this,
is my lounge in! I'm
You lounge in it, do you?
Yes!
You gotta dress up and look good for our wonderful Suplah City citizens.
But I'm the kind of mayor who's like, hey...
Oh, excuse me? You're not the mayor.
Who the fuck's the mayor then?
I'm the mayor, bitch.
No, that's...
Yeah?
I don't think it's...
Where's Liam? He's gone. Somewhere.
Right.
Where's Carmine? He's in Alabama. Somewhere.
Where?
Alabama.
Does he live in Alabama?
Alabama. No, he lives in fucking Florida. Anyway.
Why the hell is he saying Alabama?
He's in Alabama. I'm here. By default, almost, I'm your mayor. Okay?
Nope. So, what are we talking about, Sam?
Well, we're talking about what user comments we got on our last episode, which was, I believe, 2 weeks ago, when we talked about breaking ground and why kayfabe is dead.
It is dead.
It is dead, indeed. We got some interesting comments here. Some good praise from one Harry Hennessy, who says, "Please make more videos. This is so good. 1 a week isn't good enough. Please." Suggestion taken on board. I'm glad you like me and my videos. I'm very happy about that, Mr. Hennessy.
I'm also featured in these videos.
You don't really do anything, do you?
But you would be talking to yourself otherwise.
And it'd probably be even more entertaining. So,
No, it wouldn't.
Heartbreak Kid 101 says, I love the Suplah. I look forward to it every week. #1 Suplah fangirl. Well, thank you. Again, more praise for me and my creative genius, right?
I'm here too!
Yeah, alright. Andy's here as well. You know. M. Gunter also says, Andy,
Yes.
the quad is above the knee.
Yes, I
calf
fucked
is
up,
below the
okay?
knee.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
This is why you're not a biology teacher.
Yeah, well,
Mr.
I'm not a doctor. There we go, the end, okay?
No, that's Liam. He also says, Bray copied the powers and they haven't G-stated yet. Kappa. Of course, referring to the nonsensical booking of Bray Wyatt, where he absorbed the powers of Kane and Undertaker and then lost
It
the
doesn't
Survivor
matter
Series.
if you even try to explain it, it still sounds stupid.
No, it is stupid. I completely agree. Summoning fireworks never helped anybody. Final comment we've got. Mr. Rebel Lunatic, who says, TNA is more watchable than WWE at this point, and before you say anything, TNA wrestlers are booked slightly better than Raw or SmackDown right now. I'm enjoying TNA better than WWE because TNA keeps kayfabe, unlike WWE. You know, I agree. I actually can't help but agree with this.
I think WWE is just as bad, but on the other end of the scale.
WWE is... It's not a bad company, but it has bad wrestlers and booking in their company. TNA is the worst company on the planet, but their television show, Impact Wrestling, I watch it every single week. I don't watch Raw every single week. What does that tell you?
Yeah, but one is 3 hours, and one you could probably just fast forward in about 10 minutes.
Sorry, are you being invaded by bees now? Why is there a load of buzzing coming from your end?
Is there buzzing?
There was buzzing. Apparently a bee went into your headset.
Well, that's not true. I didn't see a bee. I mean, did anyone see a bee? Don't edit a bloody bee on my webcam.
The only thing I can see right now is a B+ player. That's you.
I get it!
Yeah. Okay, so we might as well move on to what we're going to talk about this week, and that is
Fella!
the return of a well-loved and, quite honestly, often forgotten Suplah segment from the depths of 2010.
I don't want to bring it back. Please don't make
Ladies and gentlemen, I proudly present to you Sheamus Watch!
Sheamus. Too many lies, 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 too many lies. Oh.
So, Andy, what has Sheamus done this week?
Sheamus has unfortunately won the World Heavyweight title. I can't believe I just said that.
And that was Sheamus Watch.
Sheamus. Too many lies, 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 too many lies. Oh.
No, but seriously though.
But seriously though, okay?
What the fuck?
Survivor Series has been and gone. The finals and the semifinals of the tournament happened. The only thing we care about right now is the finals. It was, as everybody and their mother predicted, it was Roman Reigns versus Dean Ambrose in the main event of Survivor Series for the vacant WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Guess who won, Andy?
Sheamus.
Before that,
Oh, Roman Reigns won.
Roman Reigns won his first ever singles championship in this company.
And that happened.
Triple H comes out to whilst a butt ton of confetti is just raining down and there's pyro and everything. I think it looked like Andy's wet dream at one point. There was so much pyro. And you had Triple H come out and you had him raise Roman Reigns' hand, and is like, Roman, let me shake your hand.
Well,
Roman Reigns, of course, does not do that, and instead spears him for literally no discernible reason.
brilliant.
And then Sheamus comes out, bro kicks him, and then kicks him again, and now Sheamus is your World Heavyweight Champion. I'm smiling, but I'm dead inside.
No, I'm.
But here's the thing, okay? This week we're talking about Sheamus and his just Sheamus, basically.
Thanks.
And of everything about Raw in the wake of Survivor Series. I like Sheamus.
What the fuck are you saying? Stop saying. Okay, are you being like the devil's advocate just for like the fucking sake of saying it? Like, I don't know if you realize this, but you are in like a very small, tiny proportion of anyone on Earth that feels that way.
Yeah, no, I like Sheamus.
Why?
The only thing is, right, with Sheamus, he has all of the tools to be the number one heel in the company that you need. But when you book him like you do, and you have him come out with the New Day saying, Oi fellas, let's get jiggy with it, and then have him win the World Championship in that same night, no duh, people are going to think he's shit.
He lost to Kalisto 3 weeks ago. He's a joke.
What? Did he? What?
He's a fucking
He lost-
joke.
When did he lose to Kalisto? When
I
did that happen?
swear he lost to Kalisto. Or
No,
somebody.
you're thinking of Ryback.
Oh, somebody's shit anyway. It doesn't matter. He's just wank. Like, he's bad. He's nowhere near as good as Roman. Like, they did this just for the sake of not having Roman Reigns being booed. But here's the thing. This was another case of, let's swerve people and not go with the obvious thing, even though I don't think people would have had a problem with it.
No, I really don't think it was a swerve. A swerve would have been either Reigns or Ambrose turning heel and joining the Authority.
That would have made more sense.
Having the Money in the Bank guy cash in, not really a swerve. It's about as much as a swerve as it was when Rollins did it. By the way, Roman Reigns must have Money in the Bank PTSD at this point. He's been cashed in the same year twice.
This is so stupid.
This time, the only difference being he won the championship.
This is so stupid.
And by the
Shame-
way, whilst he didn't lose to Kalisto, Sheamus was in this WWE World Heavyweight Championship tournament. He was eliminated in the first round by Cesaro.
Okay, Sheamus is a joke at this point.
They're booking him as a joke when he should be booked as a dominant heel. This is the big problem, ladies and gentlemen.
I think Sheamus, as I get back on camera, was done from the moment they did the 0800 fella thing, and they're like, he was kicking cats out trees. I don't know, like kicking the tree, not the cat. Let's stress that. And I don't know. It's just he's a joke. He looks like a fucking bellend. He just doesn't look like a credible guy. He doesn't act like a credible champion. And here's the difference between Seth and Orton when they were like the poster child for the Authority. They were treated as the star. Like Seth was doing the majority of the talking, and he was in the focal point of everything. Sheamus was just in the background. And here's the thing. Sheamus sucks. His gimmick is awful. Nobody wanted him to win Money in the Bank. Nobody wants him to fucking be champion. Nobody wants him there. This is the only company on this earth. Literally, the only company on this earth where they just go, what do the people want? Fuck that. Let's do this instead. Like, it doesn't make any goddamn sense. There's no logic to it. It's just, oh, we shot ourselves in the foot because we don't make any new stars. And then when we try to make them, they're people that the actual general public don't like. And also, not only that, if we do try and push someone that people like, we do nonsensical, stupid things that are just dumb and don't make any sense. Why, in the love of Jesus, didn't Roman Reigns just turn heel and then just join the Authority? Because he's like, well, fuck it. I can't do this on my own. Because every time I try, the people boo me. And fucking... I tried doing this on my own at Mania. I failed. Because of a cash-in. I don't understand then why you couldn't then just push Dean Ambrose as the next major babyface. That would have been good. But no, we go with Sheamus. Fucking Sheamus. A guy who, quite frankly, is one of the least over fucking people. And guess what? They fucking tried. They have tried. He has got to be the worst WWE champion in history. And I'm just talking about, like, the 4 days or whatever that he's had the belt. Are you eating and ignoring me? The point is...
No.
He, You are, aren't you?
No.
The point is that he's awful. They've tried, and they failed with this guy. And, you know when Triple H was raising his arm at the end of Survivor Series?
Yes.
The look on Hunter's face was like, I don't even believe in this. What the fuck are we doing? Why are we doing this? Why... Like, can you compare it with Seth, where he was like, yeah, that's my guy. And then when with Orton before, that's my guy. And the thing is, here's the other thing about this, and I'll end this rant completely. This is completely shit, because it's not original. It's like they recycle every story that they do. Orton had this treatment, and then it was Seth's turn. And now it's just Sheamus. Here's the thing. You can't keep doing the same shit over and over and over again. Especially 3 hours a fucking week and think no one is going to stop watching this shit. They've lost 10% of their fucking viewership and got the worst rating in 20 fucking years because they keep doing the same shit over and over again. Over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Fuck's sake. It's not difficult. Stop doing this. Do something original. Get rid of the Authority. Do something. Even the stable with all the European people. Do that. Do that. Don't make this about the Authority. I don't want Hunter on my screen anymore. I don't want Steph on my screen. I don't want this Authority shit. It's awful. Make it stop, Sam. Make it stop. Why is this good, Sam? Tell me, damn it.
Well, before I can tell you why this is good, Andrew, let's actually turn your nonsensical rant into something and dissect some of your points. Why doesn't Roman Reigns turn heel? Simple question, simple answer. The crowd reactions he gets now don't warrant a heel turn. Half of the people cheer him and chant his name. Yes, that happens if you listen to the crowds. Half of the people boo him because they're smarks. It's exactly the same as why Cena won't turn heel.
That's not a good thing, though. Why do people
It's
think
not
that's
a good thing. It's not. I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm saying it's an answer to your question as to why he won't turn heel. That can be fixed by giving Roman Reigns a character people can either unanimously get behind so that everyone cheers him, or make him into a heel with such a shit character, not in the terms that it's poorly constructed, but in the terms of, like, God, you're a shit character, like Kevin Owens.
Right, okay.
Make him a shitbag. Make him someone people will hate and people will boo.
You
Make him into what Seth Rollins was when he broke up the Shield.
But
right?
But with Roman, you have like a logical reason why you'd be like, oh fuck this, I just, you know what?
It's as you've said previously before. It's as you've said before. He's been pushed into the main event and people were like, no, screw you. He can turn that frustration back onto the fans in the same way across the other side of the planet Tetsuya Naito in New Japan Pro Wrestling is doing. Now, for those who don't know, which I'm assuming is 90% of you, including Andy.
Oh, yeah!
Tetsuya Naito was pushed into the main event of New Japan Pro Wrestling. The Japanese fans turned against him. Flash forward to present day. Tetsuya Naito is a heel. He's part of the CMML stable Los Ingobernables. He hates the fans. He annoys the fans actively. He shits on them. Because they rejected him when it was his time to go into the spotlight. Do that, with Roman Reigns, but for God's sake, learn how to write a consistent character and learn how to book a consistent character. Because you want to present the man who has never lost cleanly in a singles match on main event television as an underdog. You seriously want to do that.
And here's the thing as well, you don't even have to look...
Do you not see what the issue is with that?
Yeah, it's stupid. It doesn't make any sense. It's like... But here's the thing, you don't have to look to Japan for an example of, like...
No, as you said, you can look to the past and look at The Rock.
The Rock, right?
Rocky Maivia.
Right? People chanting, die, Rocky, die at him, for God's sake. And he's like, alright, be a heel. And for me... Not like the guy ain't fucking related to him, but whatever. The point is... They went with... But they didn't go with any of them turning, which is a bit weird. But, you know. What was the other points I had? I can't remember.
I don't fucking know. I wasn't listening to half of them. That was just the one point I like to fixate on, because everyone seems to think Roman Reigns turning heel will magically fix everything. It won't. Because they've booked him as a character to be half cheered and half booed. You need to fix that. You need to nip that in the bud and turn him into an absolute face by doing something to his character, like giving him one that people can get behind, as opposed to, I have a family. Like, that's literally all his character development has been. Ever since he faced Lesnar, the only character development he's had is, I have a family. That's literally it. Okay, here's the thing. Who doesn't have a family?
Yeah.
I'm sure Dean Ambrose has a family. I'm sure Seth Rollins has a family.
But the thing is,
why aren't they going on about their family? Oh yeah, it's because they are multifaceted characters who have something else to focus on. Roman Reigns hasn't been giving anything to focus on.
Roman hasn't had a anything. He hasn't had any. Like, he comes out to the Shield's music,
yes,
or a shittier version. He wears all the Shield getup.
Yes.
He still thinks he's in the Shield.
And yet Carmine will say, well, that's his character. That's not a good character.
No, it's not good. Like, Dean Ambrose...
If you're more than capable of turning Seth Rollins into Edge 2.0, and you're more than capable of turning Dean Ambrose into the lunatic fringe, even though nothing about him is remotely insane, you are perfectly capable of turning Roman Reigns into Batman. That's what he should be. If John Cena is Superman, Roman Reigns should be Batman. It's as simple as that.
Okay, so what's the problem with Sheamus? Why do you like Sheamus?
I
feel like
Sheamus.
This is the crux of the problem.
Alright. Here's the thing about Sheamus. I'm going to be the first person to put his hands up and say, yes, he's been booked horribly for a majority of his career, where he's been booked as mid-card Irish Cena. Okay? He's been given shitty catchphrases. He's been given non-existent gimmicks other than, I like to fight. You're a fucking wrestler. Of course you do. What else do you like to do? Focus on that. Anyway. And now you almost had it when he came back after WrestleMania with the stupid hair and the stupid braid beard. And you gave him a character that was, I don't like the little men who the internet loves coming in and dominating, because they are little and pathetic. I am a large man. I will attack the small people like Daniel Bryan and Dolph Ziggler. That's how you write a heel. That's how you write a heel, by making him attack the internet favorites.
I mean, that was good, but he looks like a fucking...
Yeah, that's what I mean. You almost had it.
And the thing is, as well...
Well, he looks stupid.
The thing is, he isn't that great. I mean, like...
No, I disagree completely. I think that Sheamus is a good worker. I think that he's incredibly stiff. I think that he makes matches look realistic, which I'm always a fan of. I like technical wrestlers, yes, but when a guy just goes in and beats the crap out of somebody,
are you not entertained?
A big fan of that. Don't give him a shitty catchphrase that's, are you not entertained? Yes, I get that it gathers heat, but it gathers heat for the wrong reason.
Oh, yeah.
Are you... I hate to keep referring to Kevin Owens as an example of how you should book a heel, but...
Why isn't he champ?
Because he's Intercontinental Champion for some reason. But anyway. The point being, Kevin Owens, when he's in the ring with somebody, he doesn't shout, "Are you entertained?" He mocks his opponent. He mocks the audience. He's like Chinlock City, baby. He does things that a normal person would do.
Right.
Instead of regurgitating a catchphrase and garnering him X-Pac heat. Which is what Sheamus does. That's a big problem with Sheamus.
The problem as well with Sheamus is I don't think he's even that over. Like, I don't think that many people give a shit.
Because he's been around for, he's been around since 2009, and he's already won the World Championship, 3 times?
And he's not even good. And the thing is...
No, he's good. He has the potential to be good. They just don't book him to be good.
By good, I mean, like... If he's been around that long, you would think, like, he would be... over, or... Like, let's put it this way. Do you really honestly think people tune into Raw to see Sheamus? Clearly not, because their fucking rating went plummeted to hell.
Oh yeah, we need to talk about this, and I know we've already done an episode about the declining Raw ratings, but man, oh man, have they hit hot bottom, because they've dipped below 3 million.
And the worst thing is, that's the worst it's been for 20 years. And
20 years.
And the thing is as well, is that back in the day, in like the mid-90s, when WWF were doing really, really bad, and they had like Brett and Shawn, at least they had Brett and Shawn, right? So they had some people who were a little bit over. The issue is that nowadays, you don't have people going over to WCW, like wrestling fans going, well, Raw's wank, let me go put this WCW thing on. Instead, what you're going to find, and is clearly happening, is people are just not watching. They're just going to stop. They're going to unsubscribe. They're just going to stop watching. They're fucked. And the thing is that the entire roster is just full of these fucking idiots they've tried with, and they can't. Just get rid of them at this point. Why did they bring back Del Rio? Who, by the way, have you seen the difference in the size between what he looked like back in, like, before he was released and now?
I have not, actually. Do enlighten me.
He looks jacked, and I don't know if he's roided up or I don't fucking know, but he looks completely different.
Well, that's not even a problem with Del Rio. The problem is that he's botching half of the matches that he's in, and he has no entertaining character other than Mex America, which is, by honest to God, a dumb angle.
I don't even know what the fuck is the point. I don't fucking get it.
There you go. I don't get it either.
I don't get it.
I'm a guy who gets the angles everyone else doesn't get. I don't understand the point of this.
I don't get it. Am I supposed to boo him? Am I supposed to cheer him?
Yay, equality. Or boo, equality.
What? Like, how's that a heel thing? What? What the fuck is this? Okay, Jack Swagger was on Raw.
Yes.
And do I have to say anything else about him?
No,
really?
He was just on Raw at the end. Why are you bringing him up, Andy?
Because they tried with this guy and failed.
Well, they tried with him once, and then he didn't get over. Then they tried with him again, and then he got weed.
And the thing is, as well, is that you now have Sheamus, who they tried. And God bless them, they tried, but...
They really did. They really have tried, but because they are incapable of making a good heel in the main event other than maybe Lesnar or Seth Rollins, and even then they book Rollins like dog shit, the only good person they've booked into being a great heel is Lesnar. And that only lasted for about half a year until he turned into a face again.
Yeah, I don't get... See, why did they turn him... What the fuck? See, this whole thing...
No, they didn't turn him face. The crowd turned him face. The crowd initiated a face turn.
This is why when I was pissed, I was like, let's do the tweener thing. Because at this point, I'm going to be like, it's Brock Lesnar. It's just Brock Lesnar. He's not a good guy. He's not a bad guy. He's Brock Lesnar.
He is a
guy. He is just Brock. He's Brock.
Whereas if you look at Roman Reigns, you can clearly see face. You look at Dean Ambrose, you can clearly see face. You look at Sheamus, you can clearly see heel. You look at Seth Rollins, you can clearly see heel, even though he gets cheers as well.
The issue with Cena and all of these people is, I know I said earlier that, like, oh, that's bad that, you know, he's been of both, like a good guy and a bad guy, but it's like, they're pushing him as a face, but he's getting booed anyway. So at this point, just don't even fucking acknowledge that he's a good guy or a bad guy. Just be like, fuck it, it's Roman Reigns. The end.
There you go. That's one way to do it. Also can do that with Sheamus, except... you know, write him to be a good villain.
Here is the best way I can describe how shit Sheamus is.
Right.
In WWE 2K16, I've changed who are the champions, right? Because I got bored. And guess the overall rating for Sheamus. What's his overall rating?
90.
Yeah, just 90, right? Kevin motherfucking Owens has a higher rating than Sheamus.
Kevin Owens is, I believe, 91?
And he's the Intercontinental Champion.
He's the Intercontinental Champion who's been in the company for less than a year. Or just about a year now, actually. He's only been there for a year now. Sheamus has been there since 2009.
This is the problem.
And he's got a lower overall than Kevin Owens.
They've tried with this.
Wow.
And the thing is, you know what's going to happen. It's Triple H versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. So, what that means is that...
Is he fucking going over?
What this means is Sheamus is just a transitional... he's almost like doing Triple H's bidding for him before... I don't know, he clearly fucks up or something. Like, you know, it's just like he's just there in the background. He's the champ. He should be at the forefront of it. I mean, this reminds me exactly like Randy Orton and his reign. He was just there. He was like, there was no... The whole thing was about Daniel Bryan, yes.
Let me put this into perspective for you, okay? Say you're booking Raw the day after Survivor Series.
I wouldn't have had Sheamus as champ. But...
Does Sheamus compete as world champion?
Yes.
Funny you say that, because the main event of Raw after Survivor Series was Roman Reigns, the man who, 24 hours previously, had won the WWE World Heavyweight Championship and lost it again. He faced Rusev. Okay, come in really close. Come in really close. Okay.
Yeah.
No, come in real close. I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Why? Why in the love of God are you putting Roman Reigns, the guy right now, against Rusev? And that's not a knock against Rusev. That's not a knock against Rusev whatsoever. That's a knock against the guy who is now world champion, didn't even compete on the show after he became champion.
And you know what else? Guess who interfered in that match? Wade fucking Barrett.
Wade Barrett. No, sorry. King Barrett.
The guy that wears a fucking, I don't know, a costume from like a fancy dress store.
It's called a robe and a crown, Andy.
Yeah, but you should. Yeah, but it looks tacky and shit.
It does.
And he looks like such a fucking goof. I'm like, how bad are things gotta be when you gotta include these fucking idiots in your fucking main event? Like, how bad is it?
And I get that it's booking continuity because for the past, I don't know, a couple of months or so, you've booked Rusev, Sheamus, and King Barrett to be best buddies for some reason.
But are they a part of the Authority now? What is this?
I honestly don't think so. I think they're affiliates of the Authority. I don't think they're actual members.
It's just a fucking mess.
Is Sheamus even a part of the Authority now? Who knows? Does being world champion automatically get you a place in the Authority?
They raised it up. I don't know.
Or does that make you public enemy number one like Daniel Bryan?
I don't know anymore.
This is the problem, because we don't know, and because we have to actually question this ourselves, that makes it terrible.
Oh my god, they probably don't know themselves.
They probably don't know themselves.
They're like, what are we doing?
You have a creative team of about 30 people, and they're like, guys, what? What are we doing? What are we doing over there?
They all sit in a fucking classroom, and they've got no fucking idea what they're doing. They've got no, like, alright, what do we do?
Picture, if you will, Mr. McMahon comes in to a stereotypical classroom, and you see 30 creative members sitting at their desks, and he's like, so, how are we gonna book Sheamus? And then Billy at the back row raises his fucking hand up, and he says, make him world champion!
I love it, Billy!
Billy, you're hired. I like you.
I was hired in the first place.
You're double hired.
The thing is, as well, is that Road Dogg was acting like a complete rem. Like, he was...
When is he not?
Well,
when is Rem Dog not acting like a complete road?
Oh, you little no. Anyway, the point is
Yeah, please do go on with this. I want to see why you're bringing Road Dogg into this equation, Andy.
because people were like on Twitter saying this is so shit, this is so bad.
Oh, I do know this. He was actually replying to the critics.
Yeah. He was
Something
replying.
you never do.
Yeah, he was replying to people saying that people should just watch it for what it is, just enjoy
I
it.
think the worst part of it all was that, like, I'm a fan too. No, you're not. You work there.
You are one of Triple H's BFFs.
You're
right?
paid to say good things about it. If you go on Twitter and you say, God, I hate Sheamus, why did Paul make him champion? You'll be out of there along with Billy Gunn, alright?
And here's the thing as well.
And it brings us to Mick Foley, right?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
Mick Foley, Mick Foley, like, the perpetually, maybe he's employed, maybe he's not with the WWE anymore, nobody knows. He has his Facebook page, and he often comments on the WWE booking for some reason, which makes me think he's not employed. He basically said, I'm getting so close to just watching football on Monday nights as opposed to watching wrestling. And the main reason he cited wasn't even Sheamus. It was because on Raw you had Sasha Banks wrestle Becky Lynch. Now, do you remember that time when those two wrestled at TakeOver, and it was one of the greatest women's matches of all time?
Yes, I do.
On Raw they got 4 minutes.
It's a 3-hour show!
Divas Revolution is dead, alright? That's it. It's the dead revolution now.
Fuck's sake.
And not only that, they get 4 minutes, and so Mick Foley was like, fuck this, I'm going to watch football. And I can't blame him.
I don't blame him. And
Here are a couple of succinct problems with creative right now, and I'm actually borrowing this from a Reddit post, so do excuse me for sourcing my creativity from somebody else, but reason number 1, lack of creative direction.
Yeah.
Why did they give Seth Rollins the pedigree?
Because he's friends with Triple H.
Because is he going to face Triple H? Is he friends with Triple H? What was the point of that? Where was Seth going as champion? He was just moving from one opponent to the next.
With no real reason.
Look at this, okay? He beats Kane. He beats Sting. He definitely almost doesn't beat Cena. He kept losing to Cena at one point, like this time last year. He beat Orton. It's a series of unlinked events. And I get you can say, well, he's champion, he's supposed to have opponents that are different each time, and it's like, well, yes, but they just didn't feel natural. They felt contrived. Like, why was Sting getting a match with him when he already lost his debut match at WrestleMania against Triple H? Why was Kane getting a match with him? And why was he going over Seth Rollins clean in the main event of Raw before the pay-per-view? It just felt so contrived, and it didn't feel natural at any point. And it's like Andy here would say, you gotta make things organic before they can be better. That's first step. Another reason this entire thing is bad, infatuation with social media. I don't care what's trending on Twitter right now. You know what? We're going to go to Twitter right now, and we're going to see what's trending, okay?
Okay. I've got a bad feeling about this, but okay.
Okay? I guarantee you half of it won't be in English. Now, let's see, okay? Whilst it waits for it to load. Okay. Number 1 tweet in the world right now. Number 1 trend, sorry.
Who cares?
Hashtag 8 months without Zayn.
Is that the One Direction guy?
That is the One Direction guy.
Okay, I thought it was...
It's been more than 8 months without that happiness. Second tweet is something in Arabic. Third trend is something in Spanish. I don't recognize whatever language the fourth trend is in. Fifth trend, Arabic. Sixth trend, Happy Thanksgiving. Seventh trend, Delcidio.
What?
8th, 9th, and 10th trend, not even in English. What does it matter that you're the number 1 trend in the world for about 5 minutes before hashtag 8 months without Zayn knocks you off the top? Why does that matter?
I don't think it... And you could be making it up. You could be making
anything.
it up. All I know, you could be making it up. And it don't matter.
Anything can trend at this day and age. Anything can trend. Just because you trend for 4 minutes, that does not mean you have a slight modicum of any relevance. Wrestling is at an all-time low in terms of popularity.
Oh,
Meltzer
God.
said this.
And people... And they were like... Road Dogg said something as well. He was like, wrestling's never been more popular. Well,
And it's not even that. It's the fact that you have angles being booked on Twitter. You have Paige calling Alundra Blaze a hoe bag in WWE's Twitter, and it's like, what's the point? What is the goddamn point of Paige and Lana having a fight, and then the tweets get deleted, and then Lana gets backstage nuclear heat? What is the point of that? There isn't any.
This whole thing.
Show, don't tell. Here's another thing. The infatuation with the nostalgia.
Oh yeah, like this.
The Undertaker and Kane should not have gone over the Wyatts at Survivor Series.
The one time I will accept it was then, mainly because it's... Okay, no, wait, what am I saying?
What
the
are
fuck
you
am
saying?
I saying? I know it was
You
25
crazy?
years. I know it was 25 years. He shouldn't be there!
No, he should not be there. Neither should Kane.
It's been 25 fucking years. It's been 25 fucking years.
The Undertaker is a huge part of the company's success over the last quarter of a century. Fantastic athlete, beloved character.
God.
He's 50 years old, and he's
been
wrestled
around
less than
longer
10
than I've
matches in the last 5 years, and can't go for more than 10 minutes without being completely gassed.
Oh, he's
Why
been
is
around,
he still
like-
there?
Oh god, he's been around longer than I've been fucking alive.
He has been, and me as
Oh.
well.
My fucking god,
Why
why?
hasn't he passed the torch to Bray Wyatt yet? Because you
I
have
said
to get
this-
him in and draw money, because he's
I-
the Undertaker. But no, he's
I-
50. He needs to stop.
I said this when I was drunk.
You
He
did.
should be the next Undertaker, but fuck no, got it fucking. Really old. Fuck off.
Another point, Divas Revolution. Complete shit. Another point. Commentary.
Oh, Michael.
The worst commentary I think it's ever been in this
That's
company.
why you can't watch this shit because the crowd are dead because they don't care, and then all you hear is, I love having fun, Michael. Fuck, John.
Here's Cesaro making his entrance. By the way, WWE is sponsored by Carl's Jr. Get fat.
And the way, oh, that Tex-Mex thing can go fuck itself. Go fuck.
When you can't even book your
Go.
superstars, how the hell are you going to book your commentators? Andy,
Michael.
do you remember... My name's not Michael, by the way. Do you remember Bobby the Brain Heenan and Gorilla Monsoon?
They said Michael all the time.
No. Do you remember how they were clear-cut heels and faces?
Yes, I did.
Remember how Bobby the Brain Heenan
Okay.
was
let's-
lambasting Michael Jannetty for jumping through the barbershop window?
But not just that, like...
Now, JBL is supposed to be your heel commentator, but he's like, big match John Cena gets it done all the time, I love John Cena.
And here's the thing. JBL hasn't always been bad. JBL, when he was on SmackDown, was actually reasonably good.
Getting nuclear heat because he was a good heel. Now he's not.
But the problem is that fucking you got 3 of them. You don't need fucking 3 of them. You
Need
just
2.
need 2. You don't need JBL there. I don't get it. Like, you don't even have to bring up Gorilla Monsoon and Bobby the Brain Heenan. You could just say JR and King. You could say Michael Cole and Taz when Taz wasn't like spouting nonsensical bollocks, right? Like,
I'd even go as far as to say Jim Ross and Mick Foley on SmackDown. Remember that? That was good.
Like, you can have a second commentator who's a wrestler who's a heel. Corey fucking Graves is brilliant.
There you go. There
He's
you
awesome.
go. Clear-cut
Like,
heel commentator in NXT, right?
But I
do that.
guarantee I guarantee it.
Oh.
When he gets called up,
Yeah.
he's gonna be like, Michael. I'm like,
I love John Cena.
yeah.
John Cena is one of the greatest athletes of all time. It's like, no, shut up. He's a dick.
He adds to the matches. He explains what's going on,
Does.
so you care more about what the fuck is happening.
Does.
That's why Joe Rogan is so good in UFC.
There you go.
Just because you don't understand what the fuck is going on. Like, why is this guy lying on top of him with his leg around his own fucking head? Why the fuck is that happening?
This is why William
Joe
Regal
Rogan
is
would
a great
explain it.
commentator for the WWE because he does that. William Regal is the Joe Rogan for WWE commentary.
I don't understand. Paul
Granted,
Heyman,
Paul
back
Heyman.
in the day, was amazing because he would help add to this shit. All JBL does is yell the word Michael.
Paul
That's
Heyman is
it.
under the company's employ. He's on their payroll. What does he do? Show up when Lesnar's there and then never again.
No, I'm saying when he was
Put
a
him on
commentator.
commentary. That's what I'm saying. Put him on there now. He's not doing anything when Lesnar's not there. Lesnar's not there 80% of the time. Put Heyman on commentary instead of JBL.
I would rather have Heyman as a fucking authority figure or something as well. Like, why the fuck?
I'd rather just have Heyman.
Just have Heyman. Where the fuck is... Where are you, Paul?
Where in the world is Paul Heyman? We don't know.
Heyman?
He's not entertaining us.
Yeah, he retweeted me once, and then I've never seen him since.
He also retweets women with big breasts. What more do you want?
That is perfectly acceptable and fine. But the point is that where we're going with it...
I think we need to start wrapping up because we have been going for quite a while. But here's the thing, okay? This is why we've been talking about Raw today. Raw serves as the gateway into your product. It's what you want to serve as the thing people will watch to get into wrestling, okay?
It's 3 hours!
It's 3 hours. That's not okay, okay? 3 hours a week is not okay.
I have things to do.
There are movies that are shorter than this, and you expect us to watch 3 hours of not good entertainment? Yeah. No, not gonna happen. Also, you don't appeal to the fans, you appeal to the brands and the sponsors. You don't appeal to the people who are going to tune in to watch your product and those who want to enjoy it.
I've said this a million times.
Philanthropy is the way forward. We have 20 sponsors every single month. Stop that.
Here's the problem as well, is that, and I've said this a million times, WWE is the only company walking the face of the earth that it's a customer-based company. Like, without me, you, and you, yes, you, this thing would die. Like, fact. No one buys a network, it dies. Whoever still buys...
to be fair, Andy,
dies.
The only time I've ever given the WWE money is when I bought this CM Punk hoodie that I'm wearing right now.
Okay.
And when I bought my Sting t-shirt.
But
I don't pay for the network, I don't do anything like that, I don't give them my money. This is why I have a right to say things, okay?
I give them my money. But the point is
you're foolish for giving them your money because you're complaining about them to this degree. Why do you want to give them your money?
NXT. They deserve the money.
Yes, but we've been over this. You buying the network doesn't pay Bayley. You paying for the network doesn't pay Finn Balor.
Anyway, I'll cancel it. The point is that...
There you go. This is what you need to do.
This is the only, like, company where if I walked into my local McDonald's and I go...
No, I'm sorry. You've done this analogy with Liam several times, and I gotta say, it's definitely not that. WWE doesn't have a menu. WWE doesn't have a series of products that you can order at free will.
But the point is...
you don't go to Breaking Bad and be like, I want to see Jesse ride on a pink elephant, please.
No.
Okay, that'll be $8.99. That's not how WWE works.
Wait. The point is that it's the only company that doesn't give the people who can technically own shares in this fucking thing what they actually want. And it's kind of got to the point where now people are just turning away because years and years and years of them just going, you don't like what you like. We'll tell you what you like. No, fuck off. We'll just stop watching. And guess what? It's fucking happening now.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is why I am watching New Japan Pro Wrestling. This is why I'm watching Ring of Honor. This is why I'm watching goddamn TNA.
This is why I'm not watching that much wrestling.
There you go. Watch wrestling. I'm a wrestling fan. I'm watching loads of other companies. WWE is not the be-all, end-all.
I'm watching like the bare minimum.
There you go.
Myself a fan.
And this is terrible.
Which is bad, because this thing I've grown up with, and I've never seen it this bad.
I've been a fan for 8 years. This is the worst year I think I've ever experienced, other than maybe 2010.
And I know that you can't help injuries, but you didn't like injury-proof your roster. You didn't injury-proof. This is malpractice. You've shot yourself in the foot, and now this is the repercussions of it. Congratulations.
But no, Sheamus.
No, I'm not. No.
Huh?
No.
Sheamus?
No.
Fella. So, that has been another edition of a Suplah this week, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you've enjoyed this chaotic rant that we've had about the WWE product and what they can do to improve.
It's bad.
Here's what you can do now. You can go to suplah.com for everything you could ever need, including the broadcast, where we don't talk about wrestling and we have fun. You can also get MP3 downloads of all of our shows. And you can get host biographies. Do you want to know more about Andy over there? You can.
You want to know more about my life?
Go to suplah.com. Also go to WrestlePundit.com for the latest news and rumors in wrestling. You can also find us on iTunes. Search our name, and you'll find us. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter and Instagram. It's the same name as everywhere else, and everything will be in the description for you. Guys, it's your turn. What do you want the WWE to do to improve things? What do you think of Sheamus as champion? Would you have booked Survivor Series differently? Leave a comment right below. We'll read it out next week. We'll get a rapport going. That's what we like to do.
That's what we do here at Suplah City. It's
And
a
the
fun
moral of the story is, for the love of Christ, Andy, buy new clothes.
thing. And the moral of the story is actually, fuck off Sheamus. Da 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 da.
Oh, who have we been?
Oh, I.
Oh,
You said don't do the same intros and outros.
I only said intro. This isn't good, Andy. You're on thin ice.
I have thin ice. What the fuck do you mean?
I've been Sam Brooks, and we'll see you next week for more of this.
Da 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 da.
This ain't your show anymore, boy. This is my show now. Everything I do. No, Liam ain't here. You can't go crying to Liam anymore. No, I'm here. I'm the adult. I am the adult. I am more of
What
the
the
adult.
fuck are we talking about? Subscribe, please. It's fun. We talk about wrestling and we do other things. So that's a really good idea. Subscribe. Why haven't you subscribed yet? Please subscribe. It'll make me happy if you do. If you don't subscribe, it makes me sad. It makes me very sad. I cry at night when I go to sleep if you don't subscribe. But, you know. Just do it! I'm Shia LaBeouf! It's in your hands! Your fucking mouse! Hit the button! Subscribe! Oh shit! Oh god, I nearly turned off my fucking... Subscribe! You're making me do stupid things!